Do you have any advice like for couples?
There's a few select things that I'll say I don't want to bombard people, and I also want them to have their own wedding, so I don't want to sort of be putting my views on people because it's such a personal thing. But there's little things like when you do your table seating arrangements, the loudest part of the band is right in front of the band, clearly, because you can have your speakers up, but you can always turn your PA down. But just the ambient noise from just the drums or my foldback system is the loudest there. So it's really nice to put the younger folk in front of the table. They don't have hearing problems. Because anyone that has hearing problems, as soon as you get background noise, and it's not even the band per se, it's usually a crowd noise that really affects people with hearing noise. But the band can ultimately make it worse. So it's nice to put the youngies at the front of the band, the two tables or one table who's closest to the band, and put the oldies up away from the band, so at least they can hear themselves a little bit better. Like I said, volume is everything to us, but sometimes the ambient noise, if you're 80, the band can really just be quite annoying because it's that one more thing you're dealing with if you have hearing problems. Dates, getting your date for a wedding. I would say 50% of my job now is finding people other bands or sending on my recommendation list of other bands. If you want a date for your wedding, if you want that particular date, get in 12 months before. I've got a 2016 calendar already because people want their dates and they know. If you ring up within that 6-month period, the only thing that's playing into your hands is luck. I wish there was 12 of me, but there's not. I can only do one wedding. And once I book a wedding, that's it. You're in my availability. I will be dead if I don't show up. You know what I mean? I would have to be dead. And I have done weddings with colds and flus and just dosed up and got through it because it's not about me. It's about those guys. So my advice is if you actually have a particular date, I know that people book their venue first. And because they're very aware that the venues have, once they're booked up, they can't do it as well. It's exactly the same for the photographer. It's the same for the video photographer. It's the same for the catering company. It's the same for the band. If I've got another wedding on, I don't care how much money you offer me, I'm still going to play that wedding. I don't care if you've got a 5-piece with a saxophone and everything that I adore in music. If I've booked it for a solo for someone's wedding, I have to do that. I don't care what you say or what you do. And it makes me really uncomfortable when they do it. But unfortunately, if I want my brides and grooms to know that once I send them that confirmation, yes, you are booked in. Yes, that's your date. Yes, I'm excited about your wedding. It's locked away. So that's really the biggest advice is if you want that date, get in early. It's just that simple.